Studs. 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 Studs.
All right, welcome, everybody. It is the Conway and Whitman Show, and we're live at 97.1 Free FM. Tim Conway Jr. and Brian David Whitman. Nice to see you, Whitman. Yeah, Timmy, nice to see you, man. Yeah. Buddy, please. Jesus Christ almighty. It's only, 8 o'clock, and it's... Please don't irritate me so. Please don't irritate me so early. Yeah. Nice to see you, man. Yeah, you're a big stud, man. Please. Women. All right, folks. A friend of mine saw something over the weekend. A guy I know. Yeah. Brian, please. Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I just was watching... on YouTube,
what's wrong with you, dude?
I thought I'd come in and be able to do this.
No?
I was watching some Merv Griffin tapes.
Oh, yeah, Merv Griffin's no longer with us. That's too bad. I like that guy.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
It's funny ass, man.
Yeah, he almost used the whole word. Yeah, it is good times, man. He was a great entertainer.
Really was.
Right.
Did so much.
All right, man.
All right. I'll be all right.
Yeah, you're going to be fine, dude. You're going to be just swell. All right, folks. A friend of mine saw something over the weekend that he immediately called me to tell me about. And I'm glad he did, because it's one of the most outrageous things he has ever seen. And one of the most outrageous things you will ever hear.
Really?
Happening at a Starbucks.
Oh, my. Oh, I can only imagine with all the weirdos that hang out there every day.
This is beyond the pale. This happened, and I guess we can say which Starbucks it was.
Sure, I'd say the location.
Hey, Jeannie, you got him on there? Okay. All right. Yeah, I guess we can do let's say the location of it. Why not? What the hell? It was at the Starbucks on Ventura and Havenhurst, I believe. Let's talk to my pal Ralph here. Ralphie, how are you, man?
Hi. No, Ralph is my...
Hey.
That's Johnny Galvin.
All right, dude. Hey, so what happened? Where did it happen? And who are the culprits here?
Understand, I'm not in the entertainment business.
I understand, then.
I was having a coffee and a business meeting. 12 men and women, various ages, 20, say, to 75, had strung 4 or 5 tables together from dominating the patio. They all had their cigarettes and lattes.
Right.
They each had a script, and they went around the table and read this motion picture or play out loud.
Oh, no, so they did a table reading.
And they applauded each other at certain deliveries. They would praise each other they would laugh out loud as if their lives depended on it.
Which Starbucks did this happen? Was it Havenhurst and Ventura?
It was with the bookstore there.
Yeah, Havenhurst and Ventura.
Yeah, and
All
it was... It went on. You couldn't conduct any kind of, even a social event. I couldn't have even a social moment there because these actors, they got, some of the soliloquies got a little exaggerated.
No. They didn't get out of their chairs, did they?
They would sometimes stand up and they would use their hands and pronounce certain things.
Holy Christ.
Are
you kidding me? You know what? That's one of the most outrageous things I've ever seen. First of all, it was probably about 100 degrees in the valley while this was going on.
Yeah.
Right, sure.
So that means that none of those actors had a house or an apartment big enough for all those people?
Right. Nobody had room for 12 with air conditioning, and they didn't give a rat's ass about the people who come into the Starbucks who are, working for a living, trying to escape the heat for 10 minutes to come in and sit down and maybe have a cool drink at Starbucks and relax and enjoy themselves.
Right.
Yeah, it was quite a sight. It went on. I was there for 20, 25 minutes. They were in no hurry to leave. They all had thick scripts, had to be 100 pages.
Oh.
Was it a sitcom, or did you get a vibe for what they were reading?
It was a thick script. They were very impressed with each other, though, without doubt.
Was it a comedy?
hard to tell. They laughed at each other's jokes consistently.
Now, did you, at any point, sitting there at the Starbucks while this group of 12 or whatever was doing their table reading, did you respond with a laugh or a chuckle, or at any point were you entertained by their acting?
Well, enjoyed it. It's not something you see every day, but throughout the read, occasionally they would look over and there was a feeling of like, yes, we're doing something very special here. We're actors.
Jesus Christ. Were they at least buying coffees?
They all had an iced latte or a drink with straws, and they would sip, and then they would smoke on each other in between readings.
Oh my gosh,
it is outrageous.
Well, this takes it a step further because I told you about the guy that I know at my Starbucks who's there every day. It's like it's his office. He has Post-it papers and he has his laptop computer, and I swear he's writing a screenplay. I mean,
which Starbucks is yours?
That is the one on Ventura and Allott. I think you say Allott or Allott.
Right. Where is that? Near Woodman?
It's in That's right.
I think I know that one.
Yeah. What did I say? Ventura? Yeah. It's by
yeah.
Woodman. Right. It's a block west. No, I think it's a block east of Woodman.
Right. Yeah. It's between Hazeltine. No. I know it. I know where it is.
Yeah.
It's east of between.
You know where it is.
What is the other street there?
Coldwater. It's in between Coldwater and Woodman.
Coldwater?
I would be curious if
Fulton.
any of the listeners
Yeah,
was
Fulton.
one of those 12 actors to know exactly what it was and why they what it was that we were being treated to.
Yeah, well, it's getting crazier because, like I say, my guy who writes the script, and now you see today, dude, a group of 12 or 13 who have actually come to do a table reading, and they move like you said, they move the tables together. They put all the tables together. People are really beginning to think, honest to God, we got to do something about it, that Starbucks is like their living room.
Or their office.
Yeah, like Starbucks is, people are no longer treating it like a privately owned public venue.
Well, also, I mean, again, Ralph is with us. He's a friend of mine who witnessed something in the Valley this weekend that was unbelievable. A table reading of 12 actors and actresses at a Starbucks on Havenhurst and Ventura.
Very.
But what's next? I mean, if are they going to have porno actresses and actors read a script?
That would be all right.
I mean, is Cirque du Soleil going to practice their acts there? I mean, it's outrageous. And also, I think that this is I think this is what was going on with these actors and actresses. I think that they had another place to go, but they wanted to show people that they are actors and show people that they're actresses and show people that they have talent. And they wanted to possibly, because I know Havenhurst and Ventura,
right.
There's a lot of Hollywood producers writers and directors that fly in and out of Starbucks.
Say your line loud and proud.
Yes, say it for the guy that can hear you and hire you.
Right.
And I think that's what was going on.
Say it for the guy in the line to order his mocha. You might just be the sound that he's been waiting to hear.
Yeah, who was it? What actress was discovered at there was a coffee shop. I think it was called Schweppes on Ventura. No, on Sunset near Fairfax.
Many actresses, I believe. Lana Turner.
Yeah, Lana Turner up there. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. I think that this is, the Starbucks is the new, Schweppes coffee shop.
Well, I'm out. And Ralph, I'm sorry you had to suffer through that.
I thought I would tell it to Timmy because it's the kind of I think if they were just smoking on our children and pets, they would have caused less harm in some way.
Right. It's the table reading that really gets to Tim. It has nothing to do with the smoking or anything. The smoking is actually a positive in all of this story.
You know what? The smoking is fine. I don't care about the smoke. I mean, you can't smoke at Balboa Park, which is 7,000 acres, but you can smoke in 20 square feet on the patio of Starbucks.
Yeah, seems strange.
Yeah, it is a little odd. All right.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Ralph, you're a big stud, buddy.
Goodbye, gentlemen.
All right, you take care of yourself, dude.
Goodbye.
All right, there he goes, everybody.
All right, Ralph.
The most egregious act possible has just happened at a Starbucks this weekend.
I'm so glad I didn't see it.
On Ventura and Havenhurst. I would have been, if I was with my daughter's 2 years old.
Right.
Or she'll be 2 in October. If I was with my daughter and there were 12 people reading a script out loud, and there was another guy in the corner playing with himself, I'd sit next to the guy in the corner playing with himself. I find that less offensive.
You do find it less offensive. Well, they probably were thinking to themselves, I bet it's like a low-budget deal, and they're probably all thinking, well, where could we go? Where could we go? Oh, we could go to, and the producer probably figured, they could come to mine, but then he goes, nah, I don't have the air conditioning, it's broken because I'm broke, because the script is S, and I don't have anything.
But they wanted to show people that they're acting.
They're show-offs. And then somebody said, well, let's go to Starbucks, and we'll just sit there, and we'll, put a couple of tables together. It turns out 3 or 4 tables they put together, and they all sit around and do a full reading of an entire script, probably 100 pages. They whip through it.
Out loud, and they're boisterous, and they're laughing at each other's jokes.
Well, as Ralph said, they would laugh at... certain deliveries. If somebody really delivered a line kind of in a funny way, they'd all laugh.
All right, it was Schwab's, is that right? That was the coffee shop? And it was Marilyn Monroe, not Lana Turner. All right.
Marilyn Monroe,
I tell you,
man.
At least I got the area right. It was Sunset near...
Marilyn was definitely for the first time discovered at Schwab's. Right there on Sunset. It's a coffee shop.
Sunset near Fairfax. I think it's actually... what is the run just east of Fairfax? What is that? What is the? Just west of Fairfax. That goes up and over the canyon.
Oh, Laurel?
Nah, it's right. But Laurel dumps into this street.
La Cienega.
No, been living my whole effing life. I can't think of the name of that street. Crescent Heights.
Crescent Heights.
Oh, Crescent Heights. Well, Crescent Heights becomes
Crescent Heights
Laurel
turns
Canyon.
into Laurel Canyon.
Yeah, that's why I said Laurel
But
Canyon.
I think Schwab's was on Crescent Heights and Sunset.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the area.
So Marilyn was just sitting there. Oh, Marilyn.
Just sitting there.
And she was having just like a cup of... She's probably strung out or something. Having a cup of coffee, and some dude comes over and says, I want to make you a star, baby.
But the Starbucks is now the new Schwab's. Don't you understand?
I don't think so. See, I don't understand. I think that the people there...
Do you think when directors and writers and Hollywood people see a group of 12 doing a table reading in a Starbucks, is that something that potentially you're interested in?
No.
Or do they never want to hire those people?
I think a real producer, a real director, walks into that Starbucks, sees the dozen people doing the table reading, and rolls his eyes and says, holy yes.
You know what? I'll take it a step further. A real talented director, writer, or producer in Hollywood. I mean, seen shows we've seen.
Right.
Right? Seinfeld,
Whatever.
Friends,
Yeah,
whatever it is.
Right.
Big shows.
Right, a working guy.
He brings out his digital camera and he photographs those 12 people, and then he sends them around to all of his other successful friends and said, post these at security and never let these 12 in the studio.
Well, what we should have done is your buddy Ralph should have called us, and we should have gone down there immediately with cameras and just sat down and said, oh, my gosh, you guys are brilliant. Do like a candid camera on them, and then say, do you have resumes on you? You guys are fabulous.
Yeah, that's, damn, we should have done that.
My heart breaks.
Damn it.
I'll do it alone next time. My heart breaks for the guys who run these Starbucks because they have to be nice to these people. They buy one latte. They think they can sit there for 2 hours and do a whole table reading. My God.
If a guy broke out a shotgun and wiped out all 12 of them, I don't condone that at all. I don't think that, that should happen. I think it's going a little too far.
I agree.
But I would sort of semi-understand
the vibe,
the motive.
Really? Yeah. Well, we don't.
It would be a bloodbath, and everyone would be screaming, and it would be that guy should get the death penalty for doing it. But as he's sitting there on death row, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, I understand.
But if you were on the jury and this was the
I'd convict the mother effer.
You would convict him.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Right. Okay.
Can't shoot actors for being rude.
And being actors. You can't shoot actors for being actors and for being so.
Well, they weren't being actors. They were being rude, is what they were being.
Right. They were being rude actors.
Yeah.
And they're wannabe actors. So they're rude wannabe actors.
I don't know if they were even wannabe. Maybe some of them were successful.
We should have asked your buddy if he recognized anybody from the from the group as like someone who had been in something that he had seen.
You know what I'm going to do? My dad is overseas right now. He's in Africa.
Yes.
But when he gets back...
Is he performing with Harvey in Africa? They have a big...
No, my dad wanted to go for some reason. I don't know, see the Lions or something.
But they're not doing he's not doing the Harvey, the Conway Corman show in Africa?
Nah, they're not as popular in Africa as they were in the United States. I don't think the Carol Burnett show was a hit over there.
Oh.
Anyway, so when he gets back from Africa,
right,
I'm going to call him, and I'm going to record the call, and I'm going to say, hey, Dad, a friend of mine has a table reading on a brand new script. He'd like you to do it. Here's my dad. He does stuff like that for friends and family, and if he likes the material. And I said, but it's going to be at the Starbucks at Havenhurst. Would you do it? And I want to see what his reaction is going to be.
What do you think his reaction will be?
You may, for the first time, hear me have to dump something that Dorf said.
Dorf might have to be dumped?
Yeah. I think he would start in with the Fs.
Really? Oh, I'd love that.
And I rarely hear that from Tim Conway, my dad.
I would love to hear that.
Yeah. All right, folks, the craziest thing you've seen at these Starbucks, they're getting out of control.
Oh, it is.
And let's out these people and make this shameful to do.
Right, so
we don't have to experience this crap in the future.
Well, and maybe, as Conway suggests, maybe somebody who's planning another table reading at Starbucks at
we'll find you.
Havenhurst and Ventura, maybe they're listening, maybe they hear this, and they'll say, you know what, let's not do it at Starbucks because, it's just not cool. Maybe we'll nip it in the bud, as they say.
If we could just kill one table reading, well, we did a good job. We did some good work here.
I think so, Tim.
All right, here are the phone numbers. 520-9710. That's 520-9710 and 888-520-9710. Now, there used to be a woman, this is another crazy Starbucks story. There used to be a woman who worked at the station. Her name was Carolyn.
Right.
Right?
Okay.
She spelt it Caroline, like Caroline.
Oh, yeah. And this K is weird.
Right?
Yeah.
No, C-A...
Oh, C.
Yeah, C. Is that K?
Maybe you did.
I don't know. Caroline, right? Caroline. But she pronounced it Carolyn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So, and she didn't get crazy with you if you mispronounced it, but she hated the guy at Starbucks mispronouncing it. So I went with her to Starbucks over near 3580, our old building, and she walks into Starbucks. I order something, she orders something, and he asked Carolyn, what's your name? And she said, Amy.
Oh, I understand that.
And I said, wait, your name's Carolyn. And she goes, no, it's Amy. And she looked back at the Starbucks guy.
I understand what she was doing. She had established a Starbucks name.
And I said to her, I said, are you effing kidding me? You have a Starbucks name?
Yeah, she has a Starbucks name because she didn't want to go through the trouble of having to explain Caroline to the guy behind the counter. That's why.
Well, why don't you just go with a-hole then?
Well, because Amy's a little friendlier and it's actually shorter.
How about giant a-hole, but with the whole word pronounced and spelt out?
It's a lot of letters.
Major ass.
Well, no, because she's going to go Carolyn, because she's going to say Carolyn, and then when they call her drink, they're going to go Caroline, and that's going to piss her off. In her mind, she's going to go, God damn it. So to avoid that, she just says, I'm Amy. She's actually saving herself, she's saving herself so she won't be irritated. I understand why she did what she did. I support her. I support this Amy.
But she is, do you have a Starbucks name? Because you hate to see your name spelled Brain.
Right, I hate.
B-R-A-I-N?
Right, I hate that. And we had somebody very nice come to the station very recently who will remain nameless, who signed me something and he wrote to Brain, which I have been looking at since the second grade. I've been looking at B-R-A-I-N. Now, right. I understand it. I can take it from 6- and 7-year-old kids, and we're all learning to spell. I mean, that was what we were doing there, so I understand that.
Do you have a Starbucks name is the question.
The answer is no, I don't.
Okay. Have you ever been to Starbucks and you get your effed up coffee? I don't know what the hell you order.
I get a mocha. I get a venti-sized 2-pump mocha with 2 pumps of mocha and whipped cream.
Great. All right, so you have that. Is it ever spelled Brain on the side?
Yeah.
They spell it that way.
Right. I say Brian, and they go, okay, Brian. Usually now, because I'm a regular, and if it's not busy, they don't ask my name because it's just the barista, me, and a couple of other people. They go, yeah, we got it.
Did you go today?
I did not go today.
Right.
I did not go today.
Would you wear that shirt in there?
There's nothing wrong with this shirt.
All right.
Tim, it's a white T-shirt.
Well, it's not. I mean,
Well, of course it is. Then what is it if it's not a white T-shirt?
There's 2 giant holes on the back and a bunch of holes around it.
Where? What do you mean giant holes? Oh, God. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, there's giant holes in that. Well, we're going to give away something later if somebody can identify how many holes you have in your shirt.
Oh, sheesh.
Did you see how big the holes are?
You know what? No. You know why? Because they're in the back, and the shirt is too big on purpose. And I'm wearing pants, so I'm covered. What do you see through the holes?
You don't see anything through the holes. I mean, it's just that, it's odd.
Well, you're right, Tim. You've elevated the game here so much, and you're right. I mean, with your Costco pants and your Costco sneakers and your Costco T-shirt, you're right. I'm coming.
Brian, it is a step down.
You're right. I'm coming to work with Mr. Blackwell here. I should really try to step it up.
But you look like, we'll ask Gina to count your holes later.
Another edition of Count the Holes in His Shirt. Right. What is it, Monday already?
It's not even 8:20 on Monday. Yeah, it is 8:22. All right, real quick, Kara in Pasadena, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, studs.
Hey.
On Van Owen and Reseda, middle of the day, around 1 in the afternoon, I saw some dude editing porn on his laptop talking to his friend.
Oh, at the Starbucks?
At the Starbucks.
I respect that.
I was standing at the drink bar waiting for my iced tea, and I turn around and I see this guy, and they're doing it. It's full on butt in the air, just hitting that stick, man.
Wow. Look at that.
Look at you, man, hitting that stick, dude. So you don't work there. You were just also a consumer there.
Yeah, I was on my break. I worked at the high school, and I turn around, and he looks at me and sort of, winks, nods, and I go, yeah, man, that's real gross, dude. I'm walking out.
You talk like Conway? You did it like Conway?
Yeah, I did.
The guy wasn't wearing sunglasses and a 97.1 jacket, was he?
You mean he wasn't wearing tennis shorts and he didn't smell good?
Did he
smell good? And I would be wearing, tennis shorts or something that's going to get her attention.
All right, Kara, that is unbelievable. Now, I think the guy was doing it probably to attract women who wanted.
No, man, no. He was sitting there with some other guy.
But he wants. But see, Kara,
like, we got to keep it.
All right, baby, listen to me. He was probably doing this in public, so women who want to be in the porno business come by and go, hey, you're obviously editing porn. How do I get in the business?
Right.
Don't you think that's happened?
That probably has. For a moment, Kara, and I ask you, if for only a moment, were you aroused?
Oh, no.
What's your cup size?
Oh, go away.
Nice nips?
I'm going to say, nah, man.
Thank you. Nah, man.
All right, take care, Karen.
I like you, Kara.
All right, there she goes.
I like her. She talks
Look
like
at that.
She uses Conway and Whitman speak. She's like, hey, man.
Yeah, she's probably an idiot.
No, she was a pretty cool chick. I bet that she was turned on by that porn on that laptop.
Yeah, I doubt it. All right, gang.
I bet she was.
A friend of mine witnessed the most egregious act in the history of Starbucks, a table reading of 12 actors and actresses Saturday afternoon, Starbucks on the corner of Havenhurst and Ventura.
Pulling all the tables together.
4 tables, or 3 tables together. Anything worse than that? 520-9710 and 888-520-9710. It's Conway and Whitman, and we're live at 97.1 Free FM. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is the Conway and Whitman Show. We're live on 97.1 Free FM. The most egregious act in the history of the franchise that is known as Starbucks happened Saturday at Havenhurst and Ventura. 12 criminals.
Well, now, let's be honest. 12 rats. I mean, they're just really rats. They're barely bipeds. I don't know that they're criminals. They ordered their latte or whatever they had, and they brought a script. They're obviously doing a movie or a stage play or an independent film. So they all met at Starbucks, and they brought together 3 or 4 tables, and they sat around, and as Tim's buddy described it to us, they read the script, and they would applaud for each other or laugh at a particular delivery like they owned the effing place. And that's my problem with Starbucks. People go to Starbucks, they think they own the effing place.
But no other business would be guilty of that other than show business. You would never see 12 guys from Macy's sitting around talking about inventory. You know, everyone brings their inventory and talk about what to order for the fall or winter line. You'd never see that.
Well, I don't think you'd ever see that. But furthermore, Starbucks is really, to blame. Starbucks allows this to go on.
There should be a sign out there.
Yeah, the truth is...
No table reading.
The truth is, Tim, if 4 chicks, or let me make it exact, if 12 chicks from Bloomingdale's wanted to talk about inventory and sales and all that,
right,
they could go to Starbucks. They could put 3 or 4 tables together, and the lunatics who run Starbucks would never ask them to leave.
I don't think you can. I think it's bad for business once you start,
don't
eliminating actors. Let's talk to Eddie in L.A. Eddie, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, fellas, how you guys doing?
Hey, all right.
Yeah, I was with a coworker at Starbucks in Monterey Park, and apparently someone in the restroom locked themselves in there and tried to commit suicide.
Wow.
Yeah, and the cops are called because I guess people were waiting for the restroom line to go down, and the guy was
Tommy, please.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry, it was in the freeway.
Wow, did the guy kill himself?
No, I guess it was just, he was a real showman, because, he cut his wrist, but, the cops got there and...
Maybe he had waited too long for his latte, and he said, forget it, and he went, and that was just enough to tip him over.
You know what, maybe he saw those actors and just couldn't take it anymore. That's probably what happened.
That's a real possibility, a real strong possibility, I think. Too.
James in Granada Hills, you're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hey, dude.
Hey, James.
So there's a Starbucks in Chatsworth on the corner of Devonshire and Mason that all the porn stars hang out at.
Wait a minute, where is this?
On the corner of Devonshire and Mason in Chatsworth.
Devonshire. Isn't that where they produce the porn, pretty much?
Pretty much, yes.
Is that near the mall there?
It's about 3 blocks away from the mall.
Wait, Devonshire, and what's the other street?
Mason.
Okay, that street I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's in Chatsworth. And what do you see there? Well, they don't act like porn stars there. They're just hot, sitting there, drinking their drinks, right?
They're either sitting there drinking their drinks, or after work they come over there and they just hang out.
How do you recognize them? I mean, do you have a decent Jones?
Pretty well. You can pretty much tell. I mean, they come in half dressed and they don't hide what they do.
Right. But I'm asking you personally how you recognize them. And you got a wild collection there, buddy?
Well, now since I work next door and they just keep dropping off boxes of them.
Oh, that's cool. All right, dude.
It's the same Starbucks that, like, 3 years ago, Lycus had when he had his Flash Friday.
Yo, did you have you hit any of these chicks now that you work next door and they come over and drop boxes off? Have you dated any of them?
No, I'm married. Sorry.
And it's all straight porn.
It's all straight porn.
Sorry, Jerry. Jerry just whispered in my ear, asked him if it's straight porn. Sorry, Jerry.
Or alt. He said alt. What does alt mean?
What does that mean, alt?
When you say alt.
Alt is like the crazy bondage.
Oh, you like that?
No, but what does it mean, alt?
Oh, alternative. It's just like it's for us deviants.
All right. The craziest, wildest, most illegal act you've ever seen at Starbucks. Right. Matt in Long Beach. You're on 97.1 Free FM.
Hey, guys. Love the show.
You're a big star.
I don't know if this was illegal, but it damn well should have been. On Beach Boulevard in Huntington Beach, going to brunch next door to a Starbucks, and at first saw a couple of tables along in front with some gifts on them, and what I thought was cupcakes with candles.
Oh, a kid's birthday party.
Well, that's fine, dude. I mean, why get down on the kids?
That's what I thought. I thought, oh, how cute. And then all of a sudden look around and notice that there are no children, but a bunch of dogs?
Dogs?
Dog owners. Yeah.
Oh, that's cute. That's okay.
Having a dog party at Starbucks?
That's okay. Were they inside?
Okay.
They were inside the Starbucks?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
that guy had a bad cell phone. There's something going on with cell reception in the last day or two.
Maybe it has something to do with that earthquake, man.
Solar flares or something? I got a homing stupid pigeon in my backyard too. It won't go away.
Really? Well, just shoot at it.
Nah, I was watering the back yard, and this white pigeon with brown feathers on its back. Came down and landed right where I was watering.
Oh, boy.
So I sprayed him a little to cool him off.
Oh,
because it's 104
Yeah, you didn't spray it
degrees
hard
out.
at him.
No, I sprayed it. Sprayed his eyes out.
Well, I don't know. I think you're capable of that sometimes.
Yeah, I drowned him with the hose. I stuck it in his beak, and it exploded.
Oh, right. I'm not saying.
No, I sprinkled him, and he was, taking like a bird bath.
Oh, he appreciated it.
Yeah,
That's nice.
I was cooling him down a little, and then he wouldn't leave.
Because he wants more of that sprinkle.
No, I gave him some more. Then I gave him some, like, bird seed, and I thought, okay.
Oh, buddy, you own a bird now.
No, this guy, I thought he's got West Nile. He's about to go, expire in my yard, and my kid's going to get West Nile, and everyone's going to die. So I tossed him over the fence into the neighbor's yard.
Wait a minute. You then picked him up and threw him over the fence?
No, I had a box, and I put him in a box and threw it in her yard. Let her deal with it. She loves animals, and, she saves all kinds of crap.
Wait a minute. So this poor bird, you went, God damn you, Tim.
What else are you going to do?
This bird went from 4 seasons treatment, you were trickling it with the hose, to giving him some bird seed, to then shoving him in a box and throwing him over the fence?
I'm not taking, because if my daughter saw it, it would have been to the vet, and it would have been $1,100 for this pigeon. I'm not going to spend $1,100.
Because she would want to save it.
Yeah, she would want to save it. I'm not spending $1,100 to save a pigeon. But I think it was a homing pigeon because it had 2 bracelets on its pegs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's something going on. I think it was a solar flare.
Well, I can't believe you threw that over that.
Well,
I can't believe you did that.
She loves animals. She's over saving cats and rats and elephants.
Well, we're not having a party, but tomorrow is my Molly's 7th birthday.
Happy birthday, Molly,
yep.
If you're listening.
That's tomorrow. She'll be 7 years old. She was born on August 14th.
Eric in West Hollywood, you're on 97.1 Free
2000. She'll be 7 tomorrow.
Hello?
Hey, you're on the air.
Yes.
Yeah, this is Eric, and I was Starbucks on Colorado and Hill across from Pasadena City College.
Right.
And there was a bunch of Caltech, I don't want to call them nerds, but like computer science nerds.
Well, yeah, I think you can. I think you.
What were they doing?
Can tell.
Yeah, they were. Maybe big, thick glasses, and what was intimidating and deviant was whatever they were putting together. It was, very secretive.
Yeah.
And, of course, when they looked at everybody, they were looking at us as if we were science rats.
That's creepy.
Yes.
All right, that's pretty cool. What were they?
Scary.
Jerry, please. I know it's first day back.
Tom is actually it's not his fault. Tom is in the other room pre-recording his Halloween show. Just turn that on; you can hear it. But
it's very scary.
Yeah, Jerry,
so
it's first night back, but you don't have to go through weeks worth of sound effects in 1 hour.
But just don't get down on Jerry because Tom's in. Did you see him in the other room?
Yeah, I did.
He's doing a special.
Looking good.
Yeah, he's doing a special Halloween show. So obviously that audio must have been feeding into the studio.
Hey, Eric, what were they creating? Do you know? Oh, there he goes. F it. F everybody. All right, let's take a break here and then come back. I got to punch Jerry in the face. It is the Conway and Whitman show. A table reading took place this weekend at a Starbucks.
Oh no!
You ever anything else on the planet ever made you sicker to your stomach?
If I saw that, I would audibly go, "Oh God!"
I'd rather have. If I saw a bird flapping around like it had West Nile and it was about to die, I would go sit next to that bird before I sat next to these 12 people.
I would. You know what I would have done? I would have sat next to them, not part of the reading, and whenever they delivered a line, I'd go, laugh at inappropriate places.
And there'd have been 13
right, then they'd want to kick me out, and I'd say, kick me out. I'd say, you can't kick me out. I have as much right to be here as you do.
It's Conway and Whitman live on 97.1 Free FM. All right, welcome back, everybody. It is the Conway and Whitman show. We're live on 97.1 Free FM. The craziest thing you've ever seen at Starbucks.
Yeah, this happened today. Starbucks. Oh, Whitman's got some thick tongue tonight.
Thick tongue, my buddy.
Starbucks, Havenhurst, and Ventura. There was a group of people, apparently, as the caller described, very impressed with each other. They pulled a bunch of tables together, and they decided right there at Starbucks they would do out loud a table reading. Now, if you're not familiar with a table reading, like if you're like a normal person who's never had unfortunately, any involvement with this crazy entertainment business, table reading is when somebody brings in the script and all the actors come in and they sit around a table and they just read. They read the script. So it's
hence the real crazy sort of French term for it, the table reading.
The table reading. We are going to the Starbucks for the table reading.
Yeah. So if you didn't know what a table reading was. It is.
I know you're trying to embarrass me, but I'm not going to let you do that. I think a lot of people might have wanted an explanation. It's like, you read the movie, you read the play, you read through it, you get familiar with the lines, and they were all laughing at each other.
Can you imagine being there?
I can't imagine being there.
John in Woodland Hills, you're on 97.1.
How you guys doing?
All right.
By the way, listening on the phone and waiting to talk is awesome because I might actually go to AMCO now, by the way.
Oh, good for you.
Well, take your car to AMCO. At AMCO, they're the official station of 97.1 AA. Beep, beep. MCO. AMCO.
Good to be talking with you, gentlemen. I work over at P.F. Chang's over here in Woodland Hills.
Get out of town. I love P.F. Chang's.
It's awesome. It's a great place to work at. It's great food, but we usually see a lot of people on the patios, like groups of 22, the Marriott's right across the street. They get a lot of business folks coming in. But we've taken a step back and putting tables together for smaller groups, especially as they look the way they looked the night that a group of porn stars came up.
Oh, dude.
They were sitting out on the patio and talking nonchalantly about their daily life. And this is the worst stereotype for porn stars, but they were talking nonchalantly like you would say, I went and got a cup of coffee, and I didn't use as much grains, but they were speaking.
Right, like graphic sexual stuff, right. So then are you, John, are you the manager? It is John, right?
It is John.
Are you the manager or are you a server?
I'm actually just the host right now.
Okay, so you had to take this you had to tell the manager, obviously, what was going on.
I only got bits of it. What I got from outside was them speaking what they were speaking. What happened and what I witnessed was the female sitting across from them with her baby girl. And she asked them politely to stop.
I think there's a bigger story here. How do you take the stink off guys and girls walking in thinking you're gay as the host of P.F. Chang's?
You know what's funny about that is the first day at work.
I mean, do you wear like a football helmet?
You know what? I had pads, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
Because the first thing the other host said was, "Did you ask him yet?" And I'm like, what are they talking about?
Oh, God.
I'm like, no, I'm not gay. I'm just a host. All right?
Did you ask him yet?
Did you ask him? I'm here to help. I am going to come in there, though, because I go to P.F. Chang's a lot. Usually I go to the one in Sherman Oaks, but sometimes I'm in Woodland Hills. John, I'll ask for you if I come by the host stand.
The one in Sherman Oaks has a movie theater problem right now. Come in the one on Oxnard. I'm the only bald host there.
Hey, when you are out at a bar and some chick asks what you do you tell her you're the host?
No, I say I'm a server.
Yeah, no kidding.
Wait a minute. What do you mean the one in Sherman Oaks has a movie theater problem? There are movie theaters there, but what's the problem?
They're refurbishing them. So, like a lot of business there is going to be, you got Cheesecake Factory, you got P.F. Chang's. Like, what else?
Wait, where's that one in?
It's at the Galleria.
Oh, I see.
It says Cheesecake Factory is there, as John said. But yours is great. It used to be. Was it Bob Evans that used to had the restaurants? The Bob Evans restaurant? Yeah, you do. We talked about it. Because the guy recently died.
Oh, you mean back east? Bob Evans.
Well, no, but he had a restaurant, that P.F. Chang's in Woodland Hills, where
Bob Evans?
Yeah, I believe it was. Yes.
All right,
haven't
dude.
been there long enough.
Oh, you're big stuff. What street is that on? Is it Oxnard?
It's on Oxnard, and what I want to say is the woman who was the woman with the child actually leapt across the table and lunged at the porn star.
Is that right? Good for her.
So it had
That's
to
pretty
all be
cool.
broken up. It was an incredible sight.
Look,
it has nothing to do with Starbucks.
Wouldn't you love to see the video then?
Yeah. Now, what did she do with her baby when she decided to lunge at a porn star?
I was too busy being gay and hosting at the time, so I couldn't really tell you.
Right. All right, dude. You're a big stud, man. We appreciate you calling. All right, there he goes, everybody. Yeah, that's got to be tough.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. It's funny that you said that because I hadn't thought, people are going to think he's gay because, I know a lot of guys in L.A., like I have a couple of buddies who have those serving jobs or they have...
The serving job is not a gay position. The host is off the charts.
Well, but sometimes they want that job because they want to meet the chicks, mostly with the servers.
Yeah, but chicks don't look at that guy like that's a straight dude.
Yeah, I wonder why that is.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. There's some positions that scream, feminine dude.
Let's do that next hour. That's a fun topic. Like if you're a straight guy, you can't be... the host at a restaurant.
Yeah, I think that's it, though. I think we
the list ends
locked
there?
it off. Yeah.
All right, well, that was a fun topic. I'm glad.
It's a good hour.
Glad I could contribute an idea.
All right, you're a big stud there, Whitman. All right, coming up, we got news, and at 10 o'clock, Malibu Dan's coming in.
Oh, how exciting.
Hey, we'll do that topic with Malibu Dan, because he's always hitting on guys.
Oh,
the
yeah.
guys are always hitting on him.
He'll take it to another level.
Yeah. All right, this is the Conway and Whitman Show. We're live at 97.1 Free FM.